On today's news, we get to you all the latest sports news and find out who the Masked Singer is. We'll have all that and more on MCHSLive.com news. Tomorrow and Friday's bell schedule is different because of end-of-course testing. You will have first period from 8 to 8:55, second period from 9 to 11, then it will be normal lunch schedule with third period being 11 to 12:55. Fourth period will begin at 1 o'clock and end when school gets out. Please make sure you're here to take your EOC if you are testing tomorrow and Friday.
Hey, I'm Jamarian Cole, and I'm here to see what sport you want at MCHS.
Hockey.
If I had to pick a sport to be at the high school, it would be bowling.
Motocross.
Boys volleyball.
Boxing.
Annual Copper Hill cheese roll.
Men's volleyball team.
Boxing.
Boys volleyball.
Men's volleyball team.
Men's volleyball team.
Kickball. Wish we had a boys volleyball team. Kickball. Thanks for all the people who answered my question. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Cole. We'll be back with sports after this message from the Doghouse.
Now let's catch up with Christian, who has information on the upcoming wrestling match.
The Christmas Classic will be Friday and Saturday. There will be 10 teams and 5 matches. Mask up and show up, and you can always watch it live on MCHSLive.com.
Thank you, Christian. Again, we will have all the action on MCHSLive.com. The Rugby Club will have a Spirit Night at Bojangles Wednesday, December 16th. The Rugby Club needs to raise $700 to meet their needs for the season. So make sure you go to Bojangles from 9 to 5 p.m. and support our team. The soccer season begins just after the new year. Now let's get to Logan for some soccer news.
All interested players and returning players for soccer, a meeting is happening tomorrow in Coach Paul's room. Be there.
Thanks, Logan. Again, if you can't make the meeting tomorrow, go see Coach Paul today and let him know. If you are interested in track and field, then you need to sign up on the team app. All information regarding upcoming physicals, preseason workouts, and meetings will be posted on the team app. If you have any questions, go see Coach Kicklighter or Gnafo. Now let's get to today with some basketball news.
The Dogs will take on Monroe area Friday. The girls start at 6 p.m. and the boys start at 7:30. Show up and support the Dogs or watch it on live.com.
Thanks, Jay. Make sure you go out and support the team on Friday at Monroe area in their Greene County rematch at Greene County on Saturday. We will have more news in just a moment, but first let's get to the weather with Dylan.
Today's weather is 52 degrees with a high of 60 and a low of 39. There's 9 mile per hour winds and a 0% chance of rain.
Thanks, Dylan. Carrie Underwood has came out with her yearly Christmas album, and it's already at the top of the charts. Her Christmas albums are usually big hits, and she did not disappoint. Now let's catch up with Amelia for today's interview.
Hey, it's Amelia, and I caught up with senior James Martin to ask him about his high school experience. He started talking about his best memory he's had so far.
I've really enjoyed supporting my classmates and whatever they do, so I've enjoyed going to all the different sporting events and the plays that we do at our school, so that's been my favorite memory.
He then explained to us why freshman year was his best year so far.
I really enjoyed my freshman year because I thought I was big stuff now that I was in high school, so I really enjoyed freshman year.
Then he gave some useful tips to underclassmen.
I know this sounds a little cliche, but I would just say enjoy it while it's here because you might not realize it, but 4 years will go by really quickly. So enjoy the time that you have to still be at home and be in high school.
Lastly, we asked him what his plans were for after high school.
I'm planning to go to Samford University in Birmingham, Alabama, and major in biblical studies.
Thanks, James. Now let's head back to the studio.
Thanks, Amelia and James, and congrats to all the seniors as they head towards their second half of their final school year. The series Virgin River has released new episodes on Netflix. This series is about a woman searching for a fresh start. A nurse practitioner who moves from LA to a remote Northern California town and is surprised by what and who she finds. This series is in the top 10 most popular series, number 4. It's now time for another round of Masked Singer, but before we move on, we have to let you know who Monday's singer was. It was none other than Mr. Rice. If you thought Monday's performance was amazing, you'll find today's breathtaking. Today's performance is a trio of people who sing, but we can't really call them vocalist.
They told me pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, a newborn king to see, ba-rum-pa-pum-pum. Our finest gifts we bring, ba-rum-pa-pum-pum.
If you know who that is, make sure to comment your guess on our Instagram page at MCHS Live. Believe it or not, the joke of the day wasn't today's Masked Singer performance. We actually have something that may be more funny than painful for you. Where do snowmen go to dance? A snowball. Let's do one more, maybe to get the taste of the Masked Singer out of your mouth. What's the difference between the real alphabet and the Christmas alphabet? The Christmas alphabet has no L. That does it for today's show. Join us tomorrow to find out who murdered your senses in The Masked Singer today, and much more. Have a great afternoon, and as always, go Dogs!
What was that for?